In this video, I'm going to show you how to start a new YouTube channel step by step, including the key steps that most people miss that will help you maximize your visibility and results, even if you haven't already started. So let's dive in. Now, it goes without saying, YouTube is the second most popular search engine in the world. In addition, as of 2026, YouTube has officially passed Reddit as the primary social citation source for AI models. And in addition to that, YouTube has appeared as a cited source in 16% of AI answers over the last 6 months. That's a lot of stats. If you're still wondering if this is the platform for you, just get started. Now, I've been YouTubing since 2010 and I learned a lot along the way. So make sure to pay attention. I'm going to share with you some of my own tips and knowledge that I've gathered over the years. But before we dive in, a quick moment of irony here. If you're here to learn how to start a YouTube channel, subscribing to one might be a solid first step. You can learn the process. Go ahead, I'll wait. Okay, let's get started. Let's create an account step by step. First, you'll go to youtube.com/account where you can actually add or manage your channels. Click this, and when you click that, it's going to show you all the channels you currently have available, and there's the possibility to create a new channel. So click Create a Channel to get started. We'll call this channel YouTube Helper, and then we'll give it a handle if you like. So this can be anything, but make it memorable if you can. And once that's done, you just need to make sure that that's available. So I might put a couple of zeros at the end. And now we've got a green tick to show that that handle is available. So I'll go ahead and create the channel. Now, as soon as you've done that, you'll see this channel does not exist. Don't worry about that. That's just that you haven't set anything up yet. So let's get into that. First of all, I'm going to pop down here and you'll see YouTube Helper has been set up with the correct handle here. And I can actually go in to edit all of the channel's data. Let's do that by going to YouTube Studio. You'll see I get welcomed into my studio, so it might be a good time to customize everything and make it look good. And this is where I can go into the customization area right here. And this is where I can upload basic things like banner image and a picture. So let's do that. Over here in Adobe Firefly, I'm going to upload a reference image. That's me, by the way, and choose an aspect ratio. Let's go for square 1:1 for my image and crank the resolution right up to 2K. That's the maximum. Describe what you want to generate. This guy holding the YouTube logo. And then we'll click generate to make a nice piece of art ready for our channel. Okay, that's not too bad. Looking quite serious there, but it will do the job for my avatar image. I'll just click to download it. So now I can go into my YouTube channel, I can go and upload an image here, and there it is, there's my image. I can even crop it in if I wish to any little area like that. That probably works quite well. Click done, and there we go. There is my image for my YouTube channel, which is really cool. Now, of course, we need a banner image as well, so let's generate that. So here we'll change the aspect ratio and we'll make it, how about ultra wide for the banner? And then we'll say this guy, instead of holding the YouTube logo, lying down on the YouTube logo. Let's generate that and stand by. More coffee. Yes. Looking pretty chilled out. Let's download this. Back over in our channel customization inside YouTube, and we'll just upload that newly generated image. Now, note that this is going to appear differently on different devices, and you can see here we've got a bit of an issue that it's not really showing my face in the safe space. And don't worry, that's not a problem. We can just roll another generation. This time we'll do a 4:5 generation that will hopefully fit a little bit better. And while we're at it for good measure, let's do a 16:9 version as well. Okay, I've made something in a better aspect ratio. Let's pull this in, and yes, that might work. And now we can see that the YouTube logo is available on a TV. There's more available on the desktop, and just a little bit of my face here for the main channel. You can have more experimentation with this and spend a little bit more time, but you can see how easy it is to get your picture and banner image up and rolling. All right, now we're done with images. Let's scroll down and do a description. I am the YT helper and can answer all your questions. Now, obviously here, I definitely recommend that you go a little bit more to town, get some of your popular keywords and questions into that description. This is the headline. This is the bit that sells your channel when people first land on it and convinces them to subscribe. So fill this out. I've used 53 out of 1,000 characters. Try and use all those characters to describe your channel. And you'll also notice under here, you have a channel URL that you can copy and paste. But one of the most important things I'd say when setting up a YouTube channel is to add links. Now, ultimately, if you're creating YouTube content, you'll probably have a website or some kind of presence or place you want to push people to. So click add a link, give it a title like my website, for instance, and then in the URL, you can just put in the URL to your website. So it might be mrc.fm/YT helper, for instance. And then if you want to get emails, and this is really important as your channel grows, sponsors will start to reach out to you or potential collaboration partners. You can put in something like YT helper at mrc.fm, and I would recommend not making this your main email address because as your channel grows, you get more and more outreach and that can kind of clog up your inbox. So try and have a separate inbox or a separate place where you manage outreach for your YouTube channel and enter that email there. And then finally, you can add a watermark to the end of your videos. This is a pretty cool feature because your brand logo can appear on a video in the bottom right corner. In this instance, I'm just going to grab my YouTube logo like this, the same thing, and I'm going to pop it down there in the bottom right of my video. You can choose where to display it. End of video is a good option. A custom start time, I wouldn't mess with that. It's too complex. Or the entire video if you want to have your branding always visible. Okay, there you go. That's all there is to it. We've set up a YouTube channel, uploaded a banner image, picture. We've given it a name, a handle, so people can find it online at youtube.com/@yourhandle. We've got a description. We've got links. We've got contact info and the video watermark added. Now it's time to start recording, and there's no better way to do that than Riverside. So over here on the left side, you'll see my Riverside studio where I can click in to record. This is going to take me into a virtual studio in my browser that will get my webcam, and it can also take things such as screen share as well. So you'll see here, I've got Mike Russell as my name here. Now I can click I'm using headphones and join the studio. Once I've done that, look at this, I am ready to record and get going. So what I will do is going to share because I do want to share my screen here. We'll click share screen. Now we'll select entire screen, which is the share that I've got here. Now you can see a screen share of what I'm doing and me. I can make my first YouTube tutorial. And by the way, if I don't like the layout, like I don't like myself up here at the top right, I can actually change the layout and choose a different presentation style. So we can have this kind of look, or we can have the traditional YouTuber circle icon around yourself speaking. Once you're happy with everything, we'll just hit record. We'll get a nice countdown on the screen and I can roll you through some other features of YouTube. Okay, here I am. I'm Mike Russell. I'm the YouTube helper, and I've just set up my own YouTube channel. Now you'll see over here, there are so many ways to change this channel, but one of the most important things to do when you've created your channel is click publish. That will put all of your banner image, your picture, your name, and everything else live on the channel. With that done, once we publish like so, we can actually go in and see other aspects of our dashboard. For instance, we can look at content. This is where we upload our YouTube videos. Eventually, we'll get some analytics that will show how many people are watching our YouTube videos. Community is for all the comments and feedback that come in. So this is really important for engaging with your audience. And you've even got subtitles, which I recommend you upload. And the best thing is, Riverside, when it finishes recording, creates those subtitle files that you can upload to YouTube. You get a way more accurate transcription than just using YouTube subtitles alone. You've also got content detection. That's for copyright. If you're using any copyright stuff, or if people are copying your videos, it will appear here. Eventually, when you qualify for monetization, you'll be able to click into the Earn tab and connect your Google AdSense account to make some money. And one of my favorite features is the audio library. Yes, you can actually add YouTube approved audio to your videos. So as you can see here, there's a lot of stuff. We can go to the dashboard, and this is ready to upload your first video by clicking upload video. You'll be able to drag and drop your finished production once you've finished recording it in Riverside. And you can see over here, all the time I've been speaking in 1080p, it's been recording my camera and my screen, and it's been uploading as I go. So nothing is lost. Even if my computer crashes, it's all here. We've got Riverside with the audio as well. We can do all kinds of other stuff such as change audio devices, add like reactions to the video like that, like a little party symbol, and so many other features. But when I'm happy, I just click the stop button, which is over here, and that will stop my recording and immediately make sure it's all fully uploaded to Riverside. In fact, that took moments because it was uploading as I made it. We'll go to the project. Okay, you'll see it's actually made a magic episode of my video. It's got show notes available over here for me to export straight into my YouTube channel description, which is awesome. And you also get top moments cut up of your video into shorts that you can upload as YouTube shorts. So the whole production pipeline is done and ready. I'll click into edit and we'll have a look at this particular recording. Now you'll see here we've got full text-based editing and I can click a word and hit spacebar to play back. Okay, here I am. I'm Mike Russell. I'm the Now I didn't need to say, okay, here I am at the start of that video. So do you know what? I can just select the words, hit the delete key, and then we'll go back to the start and click play. I'm Mike Russell. I'm the YouTube helper and I've just set up. That is absolutely perfect. It's incredible. It suddenly makes editing such a breeze of the videos I produce because I'm not editing waveforms like we've got down here. I'm actually just editing a script on my screen. Now, another thing you'll notice is my audio is not quite loud and good enough. I do have a good quality microphone, but I can actually go into some of my AI tools over here and I'm first of all going to remove all the pauses, all the little awkward gaps in my video. I'm also going to go here to Magic Audio and apply it. Now, this is really cool. It takes all of my audio recording and makes it sound louder, clearer, and better. It's basically adding all the stuff that I used to do, like with compressors and EQ. It's doing it automatically. Looks like Magic Audio has fully applied. Let's play it back. I'm Mike Russell. I'm the YouTube helper. That sounds incredible and so much better. Let's remind ourselves by switching it off and playing back again. I'm Mike Russell. I'm the YouTube helper. So again, not a bad microphone, but a lot of echo, not as good, not as clear, not as crisp, and Magic Audio in one click. You switch it on, click to the start of the audio, hit space. I'm Mike Russell. I'm the YouTube helper, and I've just set up my own YouTube channel. That is a fantastic way to make production-ready content. And when we're all ready, we can simply export this ready to upload to our YouTube channel. So we go into the share in the top right, and then we can choose the video that we want to get. We can also get audio or a timeline if we want to use another editor to make some tweaks. Video quality, I recorded in 1080p, but supported up to 4K if you're recording in 4K. That's possible. We'll leave everything else as is, click export video, and then in moments we'll have a raw video file that I can just drag and drop onto that upload video box on YouTube, and boom, my first YouTube video is live. Pretty exciting, huh? Thank you so much for watching and good luck setting up your YouTube channel. Let me know if you have any questions down below and I will link to the best next video you should watch next so that you can learn how to edit and publish your videos as well, just like a pro. Thanks.